Welcome to my workshop. You are watching Casual DIY channel, and today's topic we're going to touch on how to clean effectively and quickly your saw blades so you will extend their life and you won't have to change them so often. And as we know, they are quite expensive. And router bits as well. You know, the more you use them, especially on pieces of wood, of timber like pine, anything like that that does have a lot of wood resin in it, they will clog up quite quickly, they will get dirty, and soon enough you will have really hard time of getting nice finish on your pieces as you are routing or cutting them with your saw blades. And in most cases that would mean it's time to actually give them a clean. Now I'm actually going to be testing and using tool cleaner from Trent. Okay, so I had this bottle for a while now and I know it actually works pretty well, but I just wanted to show you that as well, that you don't need a lot of this to actually clean up your blades or your router bits. And on top of it, it's non-toxic, so you are saving yourself from harmful chemicals and the environment as well. So let's prepare my bits and bobs for cleaning and I'll take you through the process. So as you can see, I've prepared a container. You just don't want to spray it all over the place. And before we actually do anything, I just want to show you how dirty the teeth are on this blade. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. As I said, mostly I'm just cutting down pine and it will leave a lot of residue on the saw blade, as you can see. Okay, so that's how it looks like before cleaning. Now let's check out the router bits. These are in far worse state. As you can see, a lot of burn marks, burned resin on them. So we'll see how well this product will actually tackle this dirt. Yeah, let's give it a go. So this is in a nice bottle with a dispenser at the top. So we're just gonna spray it all over. You don't have to soak in the blade itself in this, just spray it all over like that. Now, this is supposed to be non-toxic, however, I would still suggest wearing some gloves with this, just in case, you know, you don't want to have any skin irritation. So how this liquid works, it breaks the bond and basically lifts the dirt from the tool itself, rather than like the other harsh chemicals that dissolve the dirt instead. So as you can see, I'm now going to leave this for a few minutes for the liquid to do its job, probably about 5-10 minutes. We'll come back and I'm going to be using a brush and we'll see how hard it will be to actually remove that, because this is quite soft and I've got a tooth brush as well. So yeah, we'll see how the cleaning process will go. But on the other side, we can actually put our router bits. And we're gonna give them a nice spray as well, making sure they're nicely covered in this liquid. Yep, so we're gonna set this aside for about 10 minutes. Okay then, 10 minutes has passed. Let's start cleaning these out a little bit. Now I don't want to spend too much time on scrubbing that with my toothbrush. As you can see, I still got a little bit in the corner here. That's a little bit harder to get rid of. I mean, you know, harder burn marks, but the rest of it, look at that, absolutely squeaky clean. So, you know, rather than spending too much time on this, I'm just going to apply a bit more of this liquid and leave it for a few minutes. And if I'm going to come across again something really stubborn that doesn't want to come off, I'm just going to apply another coat of this liquid and leave it for a few minutes. This one wasn't so dirty, so more or less it's clean already. Just gonna wipe it off and I'm gonna show you. Check that out, super nice and clean. And check out the blade itself. More or less everything has detached itself from the blades, but we're gonna give it a quick scrub around the teeth to make sure that every single tooth is nice and clean and there's no residue from the wood resin left on the teeth themselves. And as you can see, the muck and the dirt already fell down to the container itself. I'm just going to carry on with scrubbing it a little bit. Right, and I have to say, the blade is absolutely squeaky clean, no issues at all. I'm going to show you that in a second. We're just going to dry this out, wipe it off, and tell you what, it will be like brand new. And check out the blade, beautifully cleaned. The teeth are shining, and you know, we just gave a second life to this blade. There's no reason to change it or anything like that, just needed a good clean. And as you can see, it was that simple to do, not a lot of effort or time to actually do this. Right, let's check out the router bits and to see if we managed to get rid of those really deep burns on them. I can see already that the hardest grime on the blades actually came off, which is great. As you can see, the blades nice and squeaky clean. On the top, I do have a little bit of residue still left, but overall quite clean. There's a tiny bit over here. So as you can see, that's doing the liquid twice on this one. Now I'm curious if I'm going to hit it for the third time, if that residue on the top will actually come off. Let's try that out. And in the meantime, let's have a look at the rest of those. Look at that, nice and clean blade. Tiny amount just over here in the far corner. Top is okay, a little bit just over here. But I think for this one, it's good enough. Now, when you do this with the router bits, obviously make sure to be very, very careful, as you know, these are very sharp, so you don't want to cut yourself. And check that out. The blade's absolutely squeaky clean, no residue. Really, really nice. And let's have a look at this one again. The blade itself is nice and clean. Top, still a little bit of residue at the top left. It's those burn marks we had. But overall, not too bad. Not perfect, but not too bad. Now with this product, you can also clean a blade on your bandsaw. Mine's almost brand new, so there's not much residue on it, so it's pretty clean. However, with this product, you can also spray your iron cast tops, like this one that I've got on my bandsaw. It will actually help in preventing the rust buildup, and it will give this secure coating to your tabletop. So let's do that right now. If you've got any buildup on residue on the table, it will clean it out as well. So spray it on, leave it for a few minutes, and we'll wipe off the excess. And now, after a few minutes, we can just wipe it off. And just look at all that dirt. And now your cast iron table is clean, and you gave it a bit of protection from rust going forward. Obviously, you can add some wax to it as well, just to give it even more protection. And you know, look after your tools and they will look after you. And there you go, guys. Just a quick video today. I just wanted to show you the process of how I clean my blades and my router bits and what I'm actually using to clean those out. Now, I'm super curious how you go about it, how you clean your saw blades, how you clean your router bits, especially with those really stubborn burn marks on them. You know where the comment section is. Let it flow. Let us know how you do it, what is the best way in your opinion, and you know, we can learn from each other. Now, obviously, this is some sort of a chemical. Obviously, as it says on the box, it's non-toxic. but I'm curious if you actually used in the past, maybe, I don't know, baking soda, lemon juice, anything like that, something that's not a toxic, something that's a little bit more nature friendly. And I'm curious if you did use it, how well it tackled all the dirt and grime, and if it actually worked or not. So yeah, you know where the comment section is. Let's have a chat down there and see if we can find the best method, maybe the best product for cleaning our gear. As you know, clean saw blade, clean router bit is not only a nice and decent cut, but also is our safety in the workshop. So yeah, let's meet in the comment section down below. And after leaving that comment, you can check out these playlists just over here as well. Have a look, maybe there's some other videos that you would be interested in watching around my workshop, some projects, maybe some DIY basics. So yeah, have a look, maybe a video will tickle your fancy. So I'll see you on those videos there. Take care.